I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me.
Okay. So, because this is a show, I was like, wait a minute, I saw this girl before. Because usually I react to a bunch of different people. But obviously I saw this girl before because she's competing. So she made it through. That's interesting. Because if anybody would have been eliminated of the people that I did see, I would have thought maybe her. But she's here. So let's see how she does today. I'm sorry for the wiggles, guys. I'm balancing this on pillows, okay?
This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know.
That transition was very nice. Somebody to heal. She jumped right into there. A lot of people crack or slide going into that, and it's not smooth. She jumped right into it and into with the right tone, so I appreciate it.
Somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed on the pain, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through.
I like that. The here. That's very nice, very nice.
Let my guard down, and then you pulled
guard down. She kind of squished it on that, but I like it. There was obviously a stylistic choice, and I like that she did that. Now, I still feel that I would like a little bit more spice. This song in particular, it's kind of repetitive with the melody, with the words, all the things. It's not an all over the place type of song. So, but that's also my personal experience. Like if and I've heard this song a million times. I feel like just about every one of my students has wanted to sing this song at some type of event or learn how to sing this song. So there was the year that this came out, I literally sang this song like 20 times a day with students. So I am very, very familiar with this song. So when I hear it, I want to hear a different version. I want to hear something unique. You know what I mean? And so that's why it's kind of falling a little flat for me, because what I always tell my students is that I've heard the original person sing it. I want to hear your version. I want to hear what you bring to it. I want to hear your spice. What makes it different? Your flair, your insides that can't be replicated by anybody. That is what I'm really interested in. And personally, I do feel like that she's falling a little flat with this. But we know that she has a good belt. Her belt is amazing. So let's listen out and see what she does later.
pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
I would fill this with something. The heart is cute, but
I'm going under, and the time I fear there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know, somebody to heal, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape.
you know what I really like about her voice though is how steady it is. It's like really stable. She's not wavering. She's not cracking. She's not. And when she does do a squeak or a crack, it feels very, very intentional. It doesn't feel like, oh Lord, I hope I hit this note. So to me, that screams I am supporting from the right place, and I know what I'm doing in order to get the sound that I want to get out. And that's what really stands out about her voice. And I really appreciate that. I do.
But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my
a little bit of a bumpy thing. She did 2 notes, and I advise that sometimes when you are going up to a big note, you do 2 notes. So you can use one as a springboard to make sure that you're gonna safely get to the other one. But her springboard note, I feel like it was a little bit shaky. But she hit the other note, and because she hit that so clean, she could have done without the she could have done without the springboard note because she hit the note so cleanly, and the springboard is actually what was shaky. And that was perfect. That's nice. I like that so much.
Now the day bleeds in the nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard.
So I feel like her head voice, and this is something that so many singers that I've reacted to on this channel have done, and I have just marveled and melted at their skill level. When she did the big note and then she came back down, I'm getting the impression of I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit winded. Not necessarily I am like so like in control of this. And that is something that's really, really easy to fall into when you're performing live and you're doing all this belting. You end up letting all your goodness out, and then it's hard to be super controlled and soft at the end. And I've reacted to so many people on this channel who do that flawlessly. So now I'm just like spoiled. So when I hear her and I hear how she's doing these drastic shifts from the soft to the heavy at the end of this song, it's like it's coming across more like you're tired, not necessarily in control. So that is something that you want to be careful of. And honestly, I feel like I said, I feel like I relate to her so much because that is definitely where I've come from. So I understand. But again, just my thoughts. Don't come for me too hard in the comments, please.
My guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Well, now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
So I am very, very curious if she got to pick the song. You guys let me know with this show, do they get to pick the songs that they are singing? Because if she doesn't get to pick the song and she had to do a song that maybe she didn't prefer or something like that, maybe it could explain a little bit. But what I will say about her is that her tone is absolutely flawless. You can tell, and it screams so loud when she is in her comfort zone, when she is in her bag, and when she's hitting those higher, bigger blah, blah, blah. That's a tongue twister. Higher, bigger, belty notes. When she's in that space, I mean, she just shines, and it's flawless. But I personally would like to see a little bit more transitions, a little bit more control, a little bit more variety in regards to registerical shifts, things like that. So, like I said, don't come too hard for me in the comments, especially if you love her and you're devoted to her. Please be nice to me. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion.